Hey YouTube, it's Petey, and I got a recommend for you. This one's a little different. We're going to be taking a look at Hank 3. Hank 3 is Hank Williams Jr. And if you've never heard this guy, he's notorious for all different styles of music. He does alternating musical style between country, punk rock, and heavy metal. And I ran across this live set, which I'm going to put in the link in the description. This is what I watched. It's a full show. Is it 2 hours long? Yeah, it's 2 hours of music. Him and his band, which features a stand-up double bass, violin. He's switching off. He's playing acoustic, and he's also does the banjo. They got a banjo player, then they got this guy on a slide guitar as well as a drummer. And he's got a distinctive. He looks like his great grandpa. His grandpa, excuse me. He looks like the original Hank Williams, which I saw both Cephas. I saw Hank Williams Jr. in concert, and he came out. He was huge. He was huge. It was like Orson Welles. Rolled him out on stage, and he started playing Guitar Man. He had an acoustic guitar. Started playing that, and mumbled a few lines into the microphone, threw the guitar down in a fit of anger, and exited the stage, and then the house lights came up. In this particular show, it was maybe, I want to say, in between 1985 and 1995. I have no.
It was 1990.
There you go. It was 1990, and my friend, my buddy, his parents they fancied themselves, hillbillies, even though they lived up here in Chicago, and they kind of turned their nose up at the Yankees, and they didn't really fit in up here. They just kind of sat in and drank. He was an alcoholic, and he would watch football and pass out, and just kind of didn't fit in, and they were just kind of bitter that they lived up here. And my buddy, we had similar taste in music, and he ended up being a singer, and I was a bass player, so we worked together in some bands. I used to oftentimes, if there was a show coming up, I would take him, and if he never had a girlfriend either, so same thing. And so we would take each other to these concerts, and like I saw Iron Maiden with him. He took me to Aerosmith. There's been a few, and that one particular one at the World Music Theater in Tinley Park, which is a really nice outdoor venue. It's more of a modern venue, and the Kentucky Headhunters opened up, and they were great. Kentucky Headhunters, that's a real band. It's southern rock, but it's just, to me, it was just rock and roll. I mean, it was just really good. It did get. I mean, they're really flying their redneck flag. They really are. They go way out of their way to yuck it up. And the singer was juggling bowling pins while I think he was standing on the drum kit. It was really something to see. If you ever get a chance to see those guys, Kentucky Headhunters, I imagine they're still around. I wouldn't imagine that those guys would ever stop. But they were great. And then here comes Hank Williams. This, like, just unimaginable letdown. And my buddy had warned me. Danny said, listen, he's been known to, this particular tour has been bad. He hasn't, there's a huge chance he's going to get pissed off and he's going to leave. And I'm thinking, well, why is he getting pissed off? Oh, because he's been drinking. Well, you, what are you doing going on tour if you can't stop drinking? If you're going to be just roasted out of your mind on whiskey to the point where you can't even remember your lyrics. So yeah, it was a shit show. Now what I'm offering up here tonight is excellent. I had heard about this guy going way back before Y2K. I had heard about him, and I checked him out, and then I haven't checked him out since then. I watched this thing tonight, and it's really good. Whether you like country music or not, this is really good. It's excellent music. It's this is the real deal. This isn't, and he sings about it. He sings, I'd rather eat the barrels of a double barrel shotgun than listen to that shit pop country music they play on 98.1. I could not stop laughing at that. And then he says, Kid Rock, he doesn't come from where I come from. He's not a son of Hank. He's a Yank. He's not a son of Hank. And I forget what else he said about it. If you think he is, you're fucking dumb. Oh, that's the lyric. So I gotta say, this guy, he sings in the style of his grandfather. I think that's what it is. I'd have to listen to some original Hank Williams music. He's got a definitive style. His band is excellent, and the music is excellent. The songs have a great sense of humor. They're all about this lifestyle, you know, working hard and drinking. Songs about his dog. Like, this is some great, honest, true American music. Forget all that horrible, the clap beat, boom, clap, boom, clap, clap, in my truck, clap, boom, clap, that horrible, horrible pop country music where they're rapping in it. That's not good. That's fucking evil, horrible, horrible music. And if there's an agenda behind that, and I stand behind a guy like this. This guy's the real fucking deal here, HANK3. So check this concert out. You may be skeptical. You may be one of these people who's like, I don't like country music. There's rap and country. I'm right there with you, and I'm not ashamed. I'll be honest, but that's because the country music that I'm exposed to is not country music. It's something else. It's some other agenda that's this shit that's been popularized that I won't even comment on it. It's not worth my time. This is good. So check it out. I hope you enjoy it. If you're skeptical, they've got song titles listed, so I'm sure you could find something relatable. And pay attention to the lyrics. That's what will really draw you in. His delivery is really good, and his songwriting skills. It's a great band. So, all right, you guys, enjoy, and please comment and let me know what you thought of HANK3, and peace.